Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison and today we're going to be talking about all of my favorites for the month of April. Sorry if my energy is a little bit low in this video. The weather has just been so gloomy this past week and today it's been raining and I've just been thinking a lot about my move. So I briefly mentioned it in my past Get Ready With Me video, but I am officially moving to New York at the end of May, beginning of June. I currently live in the Bay Area of California, so this is definitely a big move for me. I've spent the majority of my life living in California. And yeah, New York has always been the dream and I'm really excited to move. So let's go ahead and dive into this month's favorites. I don't have any real specific fashion favorites for the month, but definitely an honorable mention to this crew neck that I'm wearing. I'm not sure what to film for my next fashion video. I was thinking maybe like a current fashion favorites or spring essentials video, or maybe like a recent haul of the things that I've gotten. Let me know if there's anything specific that you guys want to see. But yeah, I've been loving my crew necks. I've been wearing them a ton. This one I thrifted from a local vintage market, but I do have a ton of beauty products favorites for the month. And I'll start off with the tools. So again, if you watched my Get Ready With Me, you'll have seen a lot of these products, but this is my ice roller and this is my NuFACE Mini device. I feel like the combination of these two work really well just to help depuff my face and make it a little bit more contoured. I've been reaching for the ice roller a lot more than a jade roller or a gua sha because it's not porous, so I don't have to worry about bacteria getting inside of it. It's really easy to just wash with some soap and water and then stick it in the freezer. This part comes out, so you can just stick this in your freezer and not have to worry about this taking up a lot of space. It feels so nice and cooling and refreshing in the morning. And then after that, I'll follow up with the NuFACE, which is a microcurrent device. Like all of these tools, this is something that you have to use consistently in order to keep seeing results. But because it's so quick, it really doesn't add too much time to my routine in the morning. And that makes it a lot more likely that I'll actually use it rather than something taking like 20 minutes that I have to add to like a self-care pamper day or something. This is just really easy to incorporate every day. I demo how I use this in my Get Ready With Me video and talk a lot more about it. So if you're interested in hearing more, then definitely check that video out. Next, I have a skincare shout out, and this is not a new product. It's the Stridex Maximum Strength 2% Salicylic Acne Pads. I first started using this product when I first started getting fungal acne like 2 or 3 years ago. And over that time, this is probably my second or third tub that I've gone through. It really lasts me a long time because I don't use it too often. And it's been a while since I had used this, but like I mentioned in my last favorites video, I have been struggling more with my fungal acne recently. I realized I had a couple of pads left in here and I really feel like this is the only thing that made a noticeable difference after using it. I still love and use the Malaysia products that I mentioned every single day, but it's been like a month since using those and my skin still isn't completely clear. I think I might have to pick up another tub just because these are just like so effective for my skin. Okay, now let's get into makeup. I have a couple of products and I'm very excited about. The first one is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I was so excited to see this product launch, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is fungal acne safe. I used the shade 5 in my birthday Get Ready With Me, but that one was just a little bit too dark. So I decided to go with shade 3 and it's what I'm wearing today. This is definitely my favorite base product that I've ever used, and I mentioned the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil a couple of months back. I have to say that I like this product a lot more than that one. This product is quite a bit thicker and more pigmented than you would expect from a typical skin tint, but the formula just spreads out and creates the perfect thin layer on your skin that looks so natural and undetectable. I think a lot of tinted moisturizers are either too thin and liquidy or they're on the thicker, like heavier moisturizer side. So they do end up sitting on the skin a little bit weirdly, and if they don't offer a lot of pigmentation, they can look a little weird when you build them up. But in my opinion, this product offers the perfect amount of coverage. I don't have to use too much product to get coverage, and the finish literally looks like you have a filter on your face. It looks blurred and really smooth, but it really sinks in and just looks like skin. I love that it feels so light on the skin. It doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything at all, so I can definitely wear this every day and feel very comfortable. The finish is a nice satin finish that definitely isn't too dewy or anything. I feel like this lighting makes me look a little bit dewier than I am in person, but I'm not wearing any highlighter today. You can see there's still a really nice glow to my skin. But in person, I do feel like it's a little bit more subdued, and if I wanted to actually look a little bit more dewy, then I would wear something on top. Next up, I discovered 2 new everyday one and done eyeshadow favorites. The first one is the e.l.f. liquid metallic eyeshadow in the color Meteor, and this is what I use in my birthday get ready with me if you want to see it in action. The second one is the Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize cream eyeshadow in the color Amber Gold. So I have it swatched here on my hand, and they are very similar in color, but that's why I love them both. The e.l.f. eyeshadow is definitely a little bit more intense and does have a little bit more of that metallic finish. It's not a very glittery shadow, but it has more shimmer than the Charlotte Tilbury. So it's really nice and warm and bronzy, but at the same time, the base pigment of the color is a little bit more cool toned actually. Like it's a little bit on the like purpley brown side, and I feel like that makes the color look a lot more neutral. It's not like a coppery bronze color, which I feel like is really common. The color has a lot of depth to it, which I love, and it's really easy to put on. I just kind of swipe some on my lid and then take a brush to blend out the edges. However, since getting the Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadow, I have definitely been using this one a lot more. I picked this up during the Sephora sale, and I already had the shade Oyster Pearl. It's a beautiful color and a beautiful finish, but I just didn't really love that color on me. It's a little bit more cool toned and taupey. So compared to the e.l.f. shadow, the Charlotte Tilbury has a similar sheen to it. It has that gorgeous cream shadow finish, but it's definitely more of a subtle sheen. And the color is really similar in tone, but the base pigment of Amber Gold is just a little bit more on the red side. This has pretty much become my new favorite eyeshadow. I think I like the color of Meteor just a little bit more, but I just find that applying this is a lot simpler and quicker for me every day. I pretty much just use one brush. This is the e.l.f. E54 brush, and it's kind of like a flat shader brush, but I just pick up some of the product on my brush, blend it out on my lid, and then I like to go in with a second thin layer just on my eyelid just to concentrate the color a little bit more and make it a little bit more shimmery and bronzy. So it is what I have on my eyes today. You probably can't see it super well when I have my glasses on, but I think it's a really gorgeous color. It's just like that sophisticated sheen of the Charlotte Tilbury cream shadows is really beautiful. So I'm so glad that I got the Amber Gold color, and I'm definitely going to be getting a lot more use out of this one. Okay, so that's pretty much it for all my beauty favorites. Now we're just gonna go into some of the quick lifestyle favorites. I don't think I mentioned this in a favorites video yet. I was kind of waiting to make sure that it was a true favorite, but I've decided that this month I have to give a shout out to my air fryer. I got the COSORI Air Fryer that you can get off of Amazon. I got it in the white color, and it actually looks pretty nice and sleek. It's pretty big, but I think the design is pretty nice. And yeah, I've been very happy with it. We decided that we're gonna bring our air fryer and not our toaster oven to New York. When I first got it, we made some like frozen hash browns in it, some tater tots, stuff like that, which is already like pretty crispy because they fry it before they freeze it. So those came out excellent, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a good toaster oven. But I was still skeptical about calling it an air fryer. Like, I would get mad at my boyfriend every time he would say like, oh, let's look for something to fry. But we ended up making these air fryer chicken wings, and then we also found these frozen croquettes that they sell at a Japanese grocery store that aren't pre-fried. They're meant to be deep fried from frozen, and both of those came out amazing. I am actually really shocked. It comes out plenty crisp and juicy and still tasting really good. So I've been super happy with it. And then lastly, I think I finished 2 dramas this month. The first one was called Run On. It is on Netflix, and I watched it going in with kind of high expectations because I saw some like positive comments about it on Reddit. But honestly, it took me quite a long time to get into that drama. I think by episode 7, I was still like, what the heck is going on with this drama? I don't understand these characters. But by the end, I really enjoyed it and got to appreciate how like different and authentic the writing and the characters were. It definitely still has some of those common Korean drama tropes in it, but the conflict is never too drawn out or too dramatized. This is yet another drama where I feel like the second lead couple actually has a lot more chemistry and is a lot more fun to watch. But yeah, I would still recommend giving it a watch if you don't mind something that's a little bit more slow paced and a little bit different than your typical Korean dramas. And then the one that I picked up after that was Reply 1988. I did watch Reply 1997 when it first came out, and I can't believe it's been so long. I didn't even realize they came out with the season in between, so I haven't seen Reply 1994. It's been such a long time, but I remember liking Reply 1997 a lot, so I don't know if Reply 1988 lived up to that. But they're very different writing styles. I think I didn't really appreciate Reply 1988 until I read the analysis that kind of showed the cultural influence in it. But overall, I would still really recommend it. It tells the story of a bunch of different families that live in the same neighborhood and grow up together, and it's really crazy to see how much they go into every single character in each family. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep continuing this K-drama kick. They're just too fun. And I think that wraps up all of my favorites for the month. Thanks for keeping me company while I got to talk to you guys with the rain. I hope you're all doing well. I will see you in my next video. Bye!